Hello and welcome back to part 3 of building our British farm on Zielonka. So done a little bit since you were last with us. So fields are now cultivated, trees along the road, hedge and trees along the top edges of these two fields. Down the middle. The next one is cultivated and joined together. There's a little bit of landscape you can do with this, as is the one over the hedge. Across the road, all we've done is cultivate out the crops. So all we've got to do is pull the fields together and shape them how we want them. So there's all 3 blocks over here are done. So first thing we're going to do is just reshape them. We'll do a bit of landscaping of other things. So as before, leave ourselves a strip down the field against the waterway. Been using a quad track and a Bednar swifted disc to do the actual field work. So get this one shaped today in this video. Once this is all done, have a look at the map and you can see how we've done the other fields as well. So it's pointless going too far into that bit. You'd never be able to get in there with the machinery. Have no need for this track. So remove that one. Gonna leave too wide a margin against that bit of water there. The field to the right is ours as well, so we'll reshape that. Could potentially be turned into livestock if we needed to do it. So if they're starting to get a feel of something a bit more like we see here in the UK. As near as we can get using the facilities in game anyway. Maybe the odd sign has gone walkabout, so I've been going around it as well. So leave ourselves a gateway there, dead opposite the farmyard. I'm going to put a few ponds in the fields as well, as soon as we've just shaped this one. So this field will get one, as will the big one to the right that the mulcher is parked on currently. Not going to put any ditches anywhere. May not end very well with how uneven the fields are on here. It's okay if we've got a perfectly level bit of ground to try and do waterways. Ponds are easy enough, they are not. So we'll soon drill some fields as well. It's August, so we can put some oilseed rape in, or canola, however you want to refer to it. There was a tree grubbed out in this bit here, just a single one. I didn't do any shaping with the big bed nut disc. It's a bit harder to control and judge edges with, especially on the quad track. I'll screen that windmill off a bit as well. Well, it depends how soon we run out of tree space. I think we'll put a pond in this corner somewhere. There's a rather natural looking low just in front of us there, which may fit the bill for that. So I'm hoping this can make the map a bit more interesting. Certainly giving the GPS something to do to keep up with all the changes being made. So those 5 fields there will be pulled into one big field. The track coming out in the middle of them. It's certainly getting to the point now we can think about getting some crops in on here. Do the ponds first before we put too many trees about. As you can see, just sort of in front of us there's a nice low. So let me know in the comments if we are going to put animals on here, which ones you think we should do. Just Certainly a couple of bits of ground what could suit them. Don't quite think we'll get that in one. And that's just looking a big barren expanse in that direction, so it does need breaking up with some trees and bushes and bits and pieces. Just get down to the yard there, and then we'll have a look at the map from above and see the sort of shapes, fields we've come up with so far. Once that bit's out, that should mean the GPS is not confused now. It's just got a big field to go out. Put a limit to fields going there in case I pull off anywhere. And so far as getting towards £10 million has cost us to do this, leasing equipment as well. Right, you see just in front of us looks a decent place to put a pond. There somewhere. We should hopefully shrink that down again. It's given us a good hole to start with. We just paint that with the animal mud now. See if we can find a bit of water which fits nicely in there. There we go. We can now paint the grass around that and put some trees around it. We'll put some bushes and things in there as well. It's got a big pond, this one. So I just put some trees in to finish it. Hopefully it looks a bit natural now. Get on ground level with it. So there's one water feature in the field for us. Something which is quite common in these parts. So this field somewhere, maybe not in the middle, but along this edge here might do. Might actually let us as that's a preformed area. Yes, so we ain't gonna be able to put one there. Just rethink that one. So let's put one somewhere else once we get a bit going. What we'll do is put some more trees around in the meantime. So along there, we'll see if we can't put ourselves a little hedge. So I did remove a lot of trees from along the ditch, sort of in the frontals between the fields we've cultivated and the ones we haven't done yet. Gives us a bit more of a definition to the fields, I think. Right, so the windmill is very bumping at the moment. Not a big fan. Mainly because it looks out of place somewhat where it is. That's what we'll probably do. Let's just bring them along there a bit. Sure, we're not going too far on the road. We'll plant ourselves a bit of grass along there. Overgrown hedges are a specialty on here. No need for that gap anymore. So as with the other hedges. So be careful of these trees that they don't grow out in the road too much. just paint along the inside. Wish the landscaping tool was a little bit more controllable at times. Didn't fly off like that. Thankfully we've still got the cultivated to sort that out with though. You can see the money is ticking down at a decent rate of knots up there at the moment. It will go where I want it to eventually. So it's got a crane flying around at the moment on here, which is obviously nesting next to the windmill. For those that hadn't noticed that. That'll be able to be cultivated out in a moment. Right. We have a look at what we've just done. We've got the hedge in there, trees around this corner, bushes around the windmill, and an overgrown hedge alongside our field here. Looks a lot like some of the country lanes around this way. Pond in there. And then up to there. So have a think whether we ought to put some livestock on this bit. So we will be making this into one big, if slightly odd shaped field all the way up there. But if we now look from above, you can now see what we've got. So we've got one field there, second one there, that's one big one there. This will become one field with these two, and these 5 will become one field here once they're cultivated together. This one will pull up into here, That leaves this lot to tackle. Now, depending on where ditches are, this could potentially become one field, as could that one. Or we could split it any other way we see fit, depending on what's in there. But for now, that's where we'll leave this video. So I hope you're enjoying what we're doing here. Any comments, please do leave below. But for now, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.